It might just be the best frozen dessert you've never had. Homemade in many South Asian families, there's now an effort to bring it to the mainstream ice cream community.
Yeah, tonight I introduce you to a man who's taking his love of Kulfi and turning it into a business.
The best way I would describe it as a South Asian style of ice cream, similar to how gelato is often considered an Italian style. It's meant to be very decadent and very filling, so it pairs quite well with South Asian food.
Saffron, cardamom chai, malai, rosewater, not your typical ice cream flavors. But then again, Kulfi is not your typical ice cream.
Ice cream is something that brings all of us so much joy. Kulfi specifically is something that is meant to be a little emotional.
Meet Mansoor Ahmed. He talks about Kulfi like it's a passion, because it is. So much so he wants to take Kulfi out of South Asian kitchens and into the mainstream. Mansoor spent the COVID shutdown experimenting with flavors and learning the commercial ice cream making process, all from home. In late 2021, he was ready and launched Heritage Kulfi, paying homage to his upbringing in New York's South Asian community.
On one hand, it's about being authentic and representing these ingredients that I grew up with and wanting to share that. And then on the other, it's about bringing diversity to the ice cream section.
Kulfi is nothing new. It originated in the 16th century, and in modern times, you more likely find it in block or popsicle form, and families like Mansoor's would even make it at home. But part of his plan to take it more mainstream is to package it in pints like these.
For me, it's very nostalgic because as a little kid, I would remember my mom, my family members would come around and we would kind of cook it together.
So what sets Kulfi apart from ice cream? Slow cooked and cooled, it yields a dense and creamy texture. Mansoor has created 10 flavors, from distinctive to traditional. Heritage Kulfi is sold in specialty markets in New York, like Calusian's, where we met for a taste test. He's expanding distribution along the East Coast and ultimately wants to take it national. He's also working on a vegan line.
We're a local small business or a certified minority-owned business, and it's really important for me to have roots and work with independent retailers.
I'm about to try the cardamom chai. Oh my God, it's like having a chai latte.
It's meant to be kind of enjoyed and savored.
One man's nod to his heritage and his way of sharing a dessert he loves with all people.
And Mansoor says that he is working on 5 new flavors for his vegan line, which of course will be dairy-free. Now, it really is all about diversity and having that diversity, even in the form of South Asian ice cream, in the frozen section of your neighborhood store. Corey, I have to tell you, I tried it. It is really good. It's this like rich and creamy texture. It's really yummy.
And you know, I can't do a lot of milk stuff, but you said a vegan line too?
Yes, that's coming out.
I'm gonna be there. I will be there for that for sure.
Yeah.
All right, and ice cream, you know, it seems like these days would be kind of nice, Mr. G.